Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of Seablock. And last episode we got our power. Our power kind of sorted, didn't we? We put in this over here, and look at that. It's it's backed up. It's backed up. That's, I guess, a good sign. We got fuel oil for days. We can now obviously put in a bunch more steam engines if required. Which I think we probably will because, our naphtha's also massively up there, isn't it? So maybe we won't. I don't know. Anyway, if we need more power, we can put in more steam engines, and we've got plenty of fuel oil production to do that. Oh, excuse me. So one of the comments was from Eva that we didn't have to make desert farms, and I think this is definitely worth noting because we were making primer data lines, and I was using the desert environment farm, but you can use the basic farm, and the good thing about the basic farm, of course, is oops, not in there. There we go. All right, the basic farm, it does not require the fancy alien bio samples, whatever they were. It doesn't require that to make. Whereas the desert farm requires this, which requires, yes, alien plant life samples. So even though it's a crafting speed of 1 and the desert farm is a crafting speed of 2, we could have just built more basic farms, and in fact way easier to make because we don't need to do the alien samples which need the desert gardens. So something to remember if you're watching this and looking for some tips. Don't use desert farms, just use regular farms. Okay, the same recipe applies. You do have to research the desert farm. I will point out you will have to unlock the desert farming to, oops, let's go back to our, is it corn, primer data lines. This requires desert farming research to get this recipe, but you don't need to use a desert farm to do it. Okay, so with our power sorted, what is our next step? Well, obviously we need to do something about our blue circuits. We have a whopping 3 in storage, and they're probably going to get grabbed very quickly as this yellow science is very slowly kicking along. There we go. Already, just straight across. So we will need way more blue chips. I don't even remember what they're called. Here we go. Processing unit. That's it. Because processing units are needed for. Oops, there it is. Our advanced processing unit, which is a 3-to-1 ratio, and these are needed for there we go, rocket control units. So we have to make 1,000 rocket control units, which means we need 3,000 blue chips processing units. So yeah, there's a bit of time in there, and we should be making that as well. But we are very close to having our rocket silo research. So let's not do that one. Let's bring up the rocket silo, and let's actually just see what we need to make it, and make sure we've stockpiled everything we need to make it. Well, there you go. We actually need 50 advanced processing units to make it. Okay, that's good to know. We need electric engine units, which we do have, probably not in storage. Heat shielding tiles, we have none of. We actually need rocket control units to make the rocket silo, interesting. And low density structures, again, nothing. Titanium, we have concrete, and we need nitinol. Okay. This is a lot of things. Let's have a look at our electric engines. We're going to logistics network. We have none in there. Let's run back over to our wherever we were doing the robot construction, because that's where we would have been creating electric engines. And it's tucked in here somewhere. Here it is. So we do have electric engines, just none going into a box. Okay, let's start by putting a box here. Yeah, we'll put one of these in. Get one of you and one of you. Let's say electric engines. What do you want? 100. We wanted 100. Electric. Should have just gone with engines. It's probably in this one. There it is. All right. We want that if they're less than 100. Go for it. We'll have a few more, I think, because if we have two of these doing that same thing, then they kind of freak out just a wee bit. That's all right. Pick up from there and drop off from there. All right. So that'll give us our 100 electric engines pretty quickly. That's not a bad little thing. Look at that. Rocket silo is finished. Hey. But we need to start getting some of these construction bits going. Let's favorite this one because I'll probably be coming back here. Heat shielding tile is a couple of things that we still don't have. We just had a look at rocket control units. There are a few more things we don't have. Low density structures, that's not going to be a problem. How much do we need of that? Only 50 to make that. Of course, we need more for the rocket parts, but that's okay. Titanium pipe is just titanium. Do we have titanium in the logistics network? Titanium plate. We have 15. Okay, so obviously I haven't boxed, or our titanium is backed up, so we just haven't boxed it. Let's get these guys here. There it is over here. Yep, look at that. We'll box that. I'm going to start boxing some of these as well. Not that one. Actually, I think we might actually need tungsten powder. That's a problem. Okay, we'll box that as well, but obviously that's a problem. We've got a lot of bots doing a lot of things, and I think that's kind of the key outputs. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Cobalt Oxide. What are you doing here, buddy? You are making Cobalt Oxide for what purpose? I don't know, because that is a box that is not connected. Let's have a look. Cobalt Oxide, what do you use for? Cobalt ingots? Yeah. That's not something we'd ever do. Lithium Cobalt Oxide, which is used for lithium batteries. Maybe at one point we made some lithium batteries. I don't know. Anyway, that is something. That is definitely something. And you're at a limestone? Isn't this limestone? You must be carrying something incorrect. I mean, I don't even know if we need this, but I feel bad just leaving it like this. At some point we used it. You know what? Because of that, let's just put it in a box just in case we need it. Just in case we need it. All right. We've got a few other things going on over here. Chrome. What's happening with our chrome? We've got a lot of chrome. I mean, that's a lot of chrome. This is just slow. That's fine. That's fine. We're mineral starved. Okay. So let's start on our advanced circuits, shall we? Our research is finished. Okay, our research is finished. Rocket silo is finished. We actually don't need science going anymore, do we? So, let us turn that off. That'll turn everything off. That'll turn all that off. Let's go over here. This is already off, isn't it? Yep. Blue science is off. I mean, green science is probably backed up. Well and truly. Yep. Okay, so rocket silo is finished. That's the only research we need to launch a rocket. Presumably. Because that's into space science, which is the space exploration. And there's nothing else. There is nothing else. Okay. So science is dead. Science is dead to us. All of our materials are now going into other things. So our blue chips will very slowly. Actually, resistors are a problem. All right. I feel like we can now get some blue chip production up and running, and we're gonna do it we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're just going to do it as a bit of an island, and it was Power actually gave me the suggestion that we would put in a requester warehouse. We've got a lot of requester chests, so we probably won't do a requester warehouse, which it certainly has some advantages, but I think we can get away with without that. So let's jump into FNEI and have a look at processing units. So red circuits, sulfuric acid. All right. Let's jump back. Green circuits, basic electronic boards. We really need to kind of just reassess all of this area. Now we have a heap of wooden boards. That production is going quite well. You guys, if we're going to be doing this, we actually need you guys going into this box, don't we? So something like this. So you're going to pick up from there and drop off there. Let's get you out of the way. Nope, that's totally incorrect. There you go. You're going to pick up from there and drop off over there. And then you, my friend, are going there and picking up from there. Alright, so now we'll get this box going with all of this in here. And we do have, so this is dedicated supply. That's perfect. Alright. Now we have wooden boards. Alright, wooden boards are in excess. Next thing we'll need is copper. To make our tin copper wire. Oh man, we're really struggling, aren't we? Is there any point in doing this without this being upgraded? There is definitely not, is there? Because these are not going. We need this operating at full speed for this to be anywhere near effective. We did upgrade these. We have not upgraded these. Okay. Because they need blue circuits. That's right. It's all coming back to me now. All right. So many blue circuits we've amassed in the time it's taken us to go backwards and forwards. 20. That's something. That is definitely something. Crystallizers. That is enough for 4 crystallizers, which is a good start. We need some titanium though. Let's just grab that and some tungsten for no real apparent reason. And we should get enough for 4 of these, but we only got enough for 1 because we need a whole heap of titanium apparently. We'll just run back to the source and grab a few stacks. It's quicker than picking up off the bench. There you go. Alright. Now, there's the other 3 of them, and then we need blue chips and reinforced concrete. Alright, say we probably have minimal in here. I know, we got a stack. And then it's another blue chip. So if we get another 20 blue chips, that's what we kind of want to upgrade these crystallizers. And we'll just do this pack of 4 here. Crystallizer 2, there we go. Alright. There is some crystallizer 2s. Apparently we had a bunch of reinforced concrete coming from the far side of the base. But these now are double speed, let's see, crafting speed of 2.25 versus 1.5, yeah, so it's a 50% boost. That's good. You are still starved. Obviously you are not. Still not sure why these things never balance out, but yeah, the problem we still have that, which is a serious problem. And our blue chips just kicking along here. Another 14, there we go, we can get another 3 of these guys. And then that's probably okay for now. we'll upgrade these two and one of these, and yeah, it'll be hunky-dory. Crystallizer 2, there we go. Alright, let's get both of these upgraded. And then that one. Alright. So this should see you a little bit happier. Slightly. Very, very slightly. Alright. Our mineral sludge, yeah, we're still just burning all the mineral sludge. And interestingly now we're not doing any science. Yes, so our iron is much, much lower. And we're getting our steel well and truly backing up. This is good. This is good. All right. I'm just going to block that off because I don't think we really need this chewing up all of our mineral sludge. Let's just try and keep it to areas that we need it. What are you? You definitely need to be one of these. That's for sure. Yeah, that. I mean, this is one of the problems here. Is we're getting copper sniped at that point, but let's just get a few of these outputs connected up into some supplies so that we can grab it as needed. All right. Copper. I mean, it's definitely coming in better. It's coming out a lot quicker, but it's still not quick enough. Still not quick enough. So, mineral sludge, yeah, it's still not enough. What we need is we need some more of this. We need some more of this, or we need some more of this. Is this still operating? Still seems pretty happy. Where was our area? Our area was up here. And this whole thing is kind of maxing out. Why aren't you working? You are unable to get rid of all the crystal slurry. Why aren't you working? This is... Are we not using enough crystal slurry mix? You are connected, and you guys are working at full speed. But we've obviously we've stuffed up the connections here, and we're a filtration unit short. All right, can't make that. This is going to really ruin some of our connections here, isn't it? That's okay. That's fine. Let's get you going like that. I mean, let's actually just spin you around like that. There we go. Did we make a filtration unit? I'm sure we did. Crystallizer filtration unit. There's someone coming. There was someone coming with it. Alright, wonderful. Let's put in that and that guy. Alright, we're gonna need you doing some of that. Actually need you over there, dropping off over there. That. Alright, and then we'll copy you over to there. And copy that recipe in, and no. And no, what is wrong here? That's what's wrong here. Alright, there we go, okay. Enough crystal slurry, but not enough mineralized water. How interesting. You are going as fast as you can. This actually needs to be a stack, doesn't it? Okay, let's see what happens if I upgrade you. What are you requesting? You are requesting the wrong type. We actually want to upgrade you to that. And drop off up there. No, that was the wrong one. That's not a stack. That's a fast filter inserter. We just want a regular inserter. We're really at a point where, here where we should be doing some of this automation stuff. All right. Let's come back down here and revisit the mall briefly, because there is some stuff over here that I think could be beneficial for us. You can start requesting that again. You are already fine. I mean, I think we're okay. I think we're okay with sticking with these guys. We'll get you operational again though. And then, yeah, we'll go. Assembly 3s are fine. Your request is handled. Okay. You are out of those. But that is okay. We'll get rid of you. Alright. This will get working again. Now, let's start on some inserters. And we really can probably upgrade these to those. Alright. Inserters. So, burner, yellow, red. Is that right? Let's have a look. Burner inserter turns into... Actually, we don't need that. I thought we needed those. It's one of the other mods that requires burners for the regulars. And fast stacks. Alright. There. So we probably don't want to make you fast filters, and we'll make you stacks and you stack filters, and we'll make you filter inserters. There we go. All right. Now, okay, some requests, and I really should be copy and pasting this, shouldn't I? Okay. So you need those things. I think we have all of those things available. We do. All right. And we'll get an output here that is connected and wants to have just regular inserters. We'll say 100 of them, because they are the base. It's good to have 100 of them. All right. Now, how are we going to do this without stuffing up the network? With great difficulty, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm kind of at the point where I don't think it matters. It so matters, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. So we're going to have 100 of them, and then 100 of them, maybe not 100 of them. Let's change that to fast inserters, and I just saw that is set to 1,000, not 100. Let's definitely change that. Let's get rid of one of those zeros. All right, there we go. Now you can request things there. Steel and bronze, excellent. All right. You are basically the same. We'll copy that one over there. You go in there, get you in there, and change you to the fast filters. All right, you are also the same. That's fine. All right, paste those in there. You are going to be stack filters, and you are going to be stack filter inserters, and you are going to be just regular filter inserters. All right. That way. So you have a recipe. Yep. Let's get you going there, you going there, you going there, you going there. All right. So we're going to get our bots working pretty heavily. But we're in. Okay. Look at all the bots. This is full of bots. We have 1,800 bots, and most of them are working. That means our power consumption is going to be pretty high, but this is just initially while we're building up all the inserters. So having inserters is going to be wonderful. I can now get I got that. Let's get I don't need to worry about filters so much. Why have we got this in here? Let's get rid of some of those. Some of these other things we can probably do away with for now. I'm going to regret some of these things, I think. Probably should have kept Apparently we have a request for stone. Okay, that's fine. We'll get rid of those, get rid of that, and something like that. I think that's pretty good. We don't need that logistics spot. Okay, so what I want is a fast stack. There we go. All right, just give me a stack of fast stacks. All right, and this will do some work. Unfortunately, our brass is a fair way away, but you know the bots are having a great time. So we really need to make a little bit more of this, don't we? If we want the bots to be hanging around here, we are going to have to make some more roboports, and we're missing red circuits. I believe we actually have red circuits, surprisingly, because that was a massive drain at one point. But we do have red circuits. That's what now I remember. So yeah, we switched out. We switched out to have the box separate, the requester provider chest separate from this chest, this buffer chest, so that yeah, it was a little bit better this way. All right. We've got some residuals. Get rid of those. Lime filters. They're never going to get reused. Alright. And now we can build one more roboport. Should we make roboports? We should probably make roboports. Alright. Let's make roboports. Because that is another thing that we are going to need a few of. Roboports need robo antennas, hatches, and charging pads. Over here, robot antenna. Just ones, I believe it is. Just ones? Yeah, just ones. Just ones, alright. So we'll make one of those. We'll make one of those. We'll make one of those. And we'll make one of these. Alright. Now I'm not going to put these in boxes because that would be terrible. We're just going to do something like this, and have you pick up here and drop off over there, and you drop off down there, so they'll all directly feed into here, and you'll make regular roboports. All right. And then we'll just have, we'll have, say, 10 being made at any one time. Let's connect you up and get the roboports going. If there's less than 10 of them, excellent. There'll be some buffer built into these because I think they'll have one or two. Oops, let's get you there, there. All right. That's a lot of steel. That's a lot of red circuits. All right. Let's stop you doing that, and let's get you requesting, say, 100. What happened there? 100, tick. Alright, let's change you down to, I don't know, 75. Let's change you down to 90. I kind of halved that and like less than halved that, so it was a little bit crazy. Let's just do a tenth of that. This is the problem that we've put in the fast assemblers, and now they're just going a little bit nuts. All right. Let's get you copying everything into here, and we'll do a tenth of that. There we go. All right. We won't have to worry about those because we don't have them in there. Okay, now we can hook you guys up. And hopefully we don't have a million red circuits on the way. No, delivering 6. You're fine. You actually got all the steel, which is a bit of a shame. I'm going to rescue a couple of those stacks. There we go. All right. And you're just missing these guys, which are missing red circuits. Because we have used up all of our red circuits already. All right. That's okay. That's okay. 100 again. That's too much. Let's turn this down to 40. All right. I've kind of tuned it a little bit better. We don't actually have copper cable. How interesting. You must have you made some. So there must have been some copper cable lying in the system, just waiting. Copper cable from copper plate. Oh, I mean, it'd be good to get some copper sheet, wouldn't it? Maybe one day. All right. Not right now. Let's get this going. 75. That's. We have none. Yeah. It's copper. It's a problem. We knew that already, didn't we? But we at least have a roboport. I'm going to. We better grab it. There we go. All right. Okay. That'll be good. We'll have roboports. We've got roboports. We've got inserters. We've got belts being made elsewhere. I think we're pretty good, and that just means next episode. We need to expand. And how are we looking over here? Is this? Are you guys using up everything you are now? And everyone's happy now, except for this guy. Let's upgrade you with a stack inserter there. See if that gets this moving. Let's just really make sure that's moving. There we go. All right. Nothing's getting to the end. So this will be outputting and not backing up now. That'd be wonderful. We've got the excess, returning as much mineralized water as we need, and then the excess over here. You are using up all of the crystal into slag slurry. It'd be really interesting to know how much slag slurry is being produced here. And whether we went to... No, we don't want to go to our other filters, whatever, ceramic filters, because we do want the sulfuric wastewater. Alright, yeah, it's tough times. Okay. But this is, as you can see, this is now clearing up all of that. And our output of this is... it's pretty much getting used as we're making it. So that's good. Okay, this is a good ratio. This is a good output. Ore crushers 2. These chem plant 1s. I mean, we could upgrade these, of course, but they're basically just running, and you're probably not running at all. Yeah. All right, that's working, and that is just doing the overflow. So if each of these is working, they're doing 50 mineral sludge every 3 seconds at a crafting speed of 1.5. So 50 every 2 seconds. That's 25 a second. That's 50. We're probably getting, I don't know, a little bit of it coming through here. How's our mineral sludge actually look? Let's do a search for mineral sludge. Mineral sludge. Let's turn off these other ones. There we go. All right. So we are doing 30k in a minute. What is that? That's 500 a second. 500 a second. So adding another 50 a second is a 10% increase. That's actually not bad. So that's what we'll do next episode. All right. We'll try and copy and paste this somewhere over here, and just see what happens. But we are well and truly out of time. A little bit of I wouldn't say it's a filler episode, but we kind of just started getting some stuff together and had a bit of a look at what we need to do to get these blue chips up and running. But yeah, still lots to do and lots of materials that need to be done. But if we can set this up to be able to keep producing our keep producing our mineral sludge somewhat modularly, we'll be pretty happy. So that's what we're going to do next episode. Stick around and we'll keep going. Oh, and thanks to my wonderful patrons.